So today we will discuss. Let us rewind again from the start. Okay, what we have
Okay.
talked about so far and what we were doing. So once you open your MSP project from the start, you need to go to the option of. You need to go to that option called file. Here is an options account. No, where is that one? Yeah, project and then project information. Okay. So you need to
Okay.
first fill out this information. Let's say, for example, our project is starting from 10th of December, 10th of what is 2009, not 2009. Yeah, in 2000. Let us say, for example, what I will do, I will make it 25, 12, today is 6. So 6 December 2025 is the start date and end date is,
Current date.
yeah, I put 6 December as a current date, as a start date of the project. And then I will say 6 December 2026 as a finish date, okay, for this project.
Okay.
So scheduled from project start date, okay? Okay. And also we can schedule from project finish date, but it is backward calculation. So we are doing the forward calculation, right? Forward calculation, it means we will start from the project start date.
Yes.
Then we will click on OK. And then we have calendars also here. Let's say, for example, we change working time. So as discussed before, we will create one new calendar. Okay, create new calendar, copy of standard calendar. Here, in this copy of standard calendar, we are going to write down the working hours and non-working hours. So from December 25, if we say, like, we have an options here. In these options, our week start on Monday, let's say, for example, and finish on Friday. Fiscal year start in, let's say, for example, January.
Okay.
Okay. Our default start time is 8 o'clock and end time is 5 p.m. Work hours per day, 8 hours, 40 hours per week. And it is 20 days per month because we are working 5 working days as per the schedule.
Fine.
Okay. And remaining is the options which, by default, we don't need to change these options. So I will click on OK. So we are working from every day, we are working from 8 to 12 and 1 to 5. Okay. Here, Saturday, Sunday is
Yes.
off for us. Saturday, Sunday is off for us. Okay, we can also add some exceptions if you want. It's up to us, but if you want to add some exceptions, we can also add, but we don't need to add some exceptions until now. We have fixed calendar, Saturday, Sunday off, and Monday to, from Monday to Friday, we are working. Click on OK. Now here
Yes.
in project information, we will put the calendar as copy of standard, right? The one which we created now. Click on OK.
Yes.
Now we are going to create a schedule. So to create a schedule, we first need to allocate the project name. So let's say, for example, project name is, I will put some project name, infrastructure works. Infrastructure works. So this one is the infrastructure works. Then in infrastructure works, we have milestones. Then we have start date of the project, finish date of the project. Then we have engineering. Engineering, we have shop drawings, method statement. So I will write down engineering works now as a task, engineering works. Then we have procurement in standard projects. I'm talking about standard projects. Then we have orders and deliveries.
Okay.
Then we have construction works as a task. Then we have testing and commissioning and handing over. So this one infrastructure works. I will make it like, make it as a summary. To make it as a summary, we can put this task, as a outdent. No, this one, sorry, this one milestone as an indent here. Engineering start date is again indent to milestone. Okay. Finish date
Yes.
is again indent to milestone because this is a summary here. Engineering work is a summary, so I will make it indent to infrastructure works. Engineering works will be indent to engineering. So this one is, yeah, procurement again. Order is indent, delivery is indent, construction will be not outdent. First we'll make it indent, then we'll make the construction inside this one, and then we'll make the construction as outdent. Okay. Then we have indent for testing and commissioning, and then we have indent for handing over. Okay.
Okay.
This in this way we created like uh, make this one indent. Okay. So
Yeah.
now since we added this one, now I will add one column called calendar or working time. Working. No, we already allocated the calendar. We don't need to add it here because it is there in the Primavera. So now here I'm going to put the predecessor for each one of them. So start. I'm talking about engineering works will be the successor will be start date for this engineering works. And for procurement, after we finish the engineering works for the orders, we will link it with number six. For delivery, it will be linked to number 8. Construction work will be linked to number 9. Then this one, construction works again, testing 11, and then number 12. So this is how we link it. And then now we need to put the duration. So this one is a milestone. We can say this is a milestone. So it will be a 1-day task. So finish date will be linked to how finish date we will link. We will link this finish date to this handing over. So the successor will be the predecessor will be number 13, right? I'm
Yes.
saying engineering works we will finish within 30 days. Orders will go for around 45 days and delivery with until 90 days. Construction will be again 120 days. Testing and commissioning will be for 30 days. Handing over will be within 15 days. So now this is manually scheduled. I'm going to put it auto schedule option. But since my MSP is not, my MSP is not, it's not activated. Product activation failed. Okay. So
Uh,
it's not auto scheduled. So you need to go to this option called here auto schedule, and you click on that one, and it will be automatically scheduled. Right?
yes.
You remember what we discussed before, right? It's
Yes.
just
Yes.
a recap, for that one. So in this way, you make a schedule in MSP project. Then you go to the resources here in MSP. Wait, is stuck. Let's wait. It is hanged a little bit. Okay. Now we go to the here in this MSP. There is an option called resource sheet. Can you see at the bottom this resource sheet? You go to resource
Yes.
sheet. When you go to resource sheet, the MSP give you certain types of three types of resources as work, material, and cost. So in work means your labors and your manpower and your equipment, right? In Microsoft project, work
Yeah.
resource type means manpower and equipment. Materials is related to the materials, and
Machine
cost is
also.
related to the budgeted cost of that particular item. So let's say, for example, I'm adding here as a labor one, labor. Then I have foreman. Then I have steel fixer. Then I have carpenter, right? It's all related. The work type will be work.
Yes.
But if I add like, JCB, it is again also work. If I add concrete, so in this case, I need to change the work into material,
Material.
right? And then
Yes.
if I say cost, I'm adding cost for certain activity. Let's say, for example, item, cost for item 1.1 in the BOQ. So I can change this to type of as a cost. Now, if you have material, you can say this. Uh, where is my material? JCP, and let's say, for example, concrete. I did not add concrete. So this is material. Concrete is material. This one I will add as a kilogram, kg. Okay,
Yeah.
kg, or you can say not kg, cubic meter. Okay, the unit will be cubic meter here.
Okay.
Now, person allocation. How many labors you are allocating? Let's say, for example, you are allocating 3 labors to certain activity. So I will change this to 300%. Right? Foreman, I'm allocating
Yes.
two in number, so I'll put 200% of allocation. Steel fixer, I'm allocating 5, so I'll put 500% of allocation. Carpenter, I'm allocating 9, so I will put 900%. JCB, I'm allocating 3, so I'll put 300%. Right? And cost of item, I don't need to put the
Yes.
allocation. Material, it is like 100, no need to put any allocation, because if you click here, you cannot put the allocation percentage here. If you click on cost item, cost in material, you cannot put allocation. Okay, you cannot type here, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
here there is called prorated and start and end. So if this resource is working on any particular task at the start of the task, or at the end of the task, or it is prorated, or it means it is uniformly distributed. So we will always select most of the times prorated. Okay. Now for
Okay.
the for the for the cost, I can put here one column called cost. So for cost, let's say, for example, my cost of that item is 500,000, right? Here I will put the
Okay.
standard rate for that one. Let's say, for example, for the cost. Yeah, cost I will put it to that particular activity. Okay. Once I add this one, I will add there. Also for material, I need to put the cost there in the schedule. So if I'm going to Gantt chart, okay, this is my Gantt chart. And here, let's say, for example, if I put the resource of in engineering, I put the resource of carpenter, and then JCB and labor. So this is also already here. My cost here is, this is my cost here. So if I add here cost item, if I go to the resources, in my resource, standard rate is, I cannot change the standard rate. I put the cost per usage, and I have one column of cost. again, the problem is I have not, my product is not activated. Okay, that's why most of the options are not for open for me. But you can add the cost here for the cost item. Okay,
Okay.
and
Okay.
complete also here. If you go to the Gantt chart, you can add it here and it will be shown. Right now, it is not shown because my product is not activated and I have limited options. So this is how you add the resources to those particular tasks in the program. Now, moving forward, uh, today also we'll be talking about the reports. So if you click on in progress and if you click on critical tasks, okay, so this will give you a report of critical task in your, in your MSP, like start date, finish date, end date. What are your critical tasks? Right now, it's not shown any critical task because it is in blue color, right?
Yes.
But once you have a large a large schedule with a lot of tasks, so it will be shown here.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you go again, click on the report. If you click on cost and cash flow, so it will give you a report for the cash flow. Okay. If you properly loaded the cost in each of the items, so it will show you the baseline cost, the remaining cost, actual cost, and the cost variance. Okay. Here you have actual cost, and then ACWP, it means actual cost of work performed. Then budgeted cost of work performed, BCWP, budgeted cost of work schedule. So have you ever have you ever heard about earned value management? Earned value management.
No.
Yeah, I will give you one. I will give
No.
you one. I will send you one file where there is earned value formulas. You need to learn about this earned value management in for your career. Okay. In that
Okay.
earned value, you will know what is the meaning, what is the proper meaning of budget cost of work performed, budget cost of work schedule. Okay. So you better learn also earned value management.
Okay.
Okay. I will share this file with you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. And so you can go through that file. Then we have another report, like let's say, for example, we can generate earned value. See you here, earned value report. This is what I was talking about. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So this is the earned value report, but first you need to go through that file and you need to learn what is the meaning of each of the proper, because you should have a project management knowledge. If you are learning MSP project, MSP or Microsoft project, you should have a project management knowledge at least. And now you can also create a report for slipping tasks. What are the slip tasks here? Also, you can generate a report for organized tasks. Okay, this is organized tasks. Okay, so you can generate different reports in your
Okay.
MSP. Even you can also create new report as well. Okay, but since I next session will be face to face. So in face to face session, because your laptop has activated
Yes.
MSP, so I can work there properly. Here I cannot, I don't have options, open and create different reports. So we will be creating new reports in that face to face session in the upcoming. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
also once you, I also want to tell you, if you go to Gantt chart, once you create your task and your summary task, and then you allocate the resources and durations, and then you put the predecessor, successor, you assign the calendars, okay, in the project information, then you need to make it baseline. You need to make it as a baseline, okay, and then you start updating the project. That is also one of the part, in MSP. So how you will make it baseline, since I see my option is not open for me, what you just click here, set baseline, and then click on set baseline. So it will be a baseline for your project.
Okay.
Baseline is like, a fixed timeline, which has a fixed start date and a fixed finish date. So once you update the program, it will compare it with your previous program which you have created as a plan. Okay, so that is
Okay.
baseline, means you baseline it. It is a plan. It is your plan. Okay.
Okay.
And then you start updating the project, and but we will discuss this one. We will update. We will discuss this baselining and updating schedule in the face-to-face session. So we can have a practical, thorough overview on the program as well. Okay. So this is as of today.
Okay.
So when you are free, so we can have face-to-face session.
Tomorrow is okay for me.
Tomorrow you are free.
Yeah.
Which time?
Evening.
Is it okay we go for 6 p.m.? 6 p.m. is
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
Huh? In the institute.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay. So we will have a face-to-face session at 6 p.m. But please
Okay.
bring your laptop with activated MSP.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And whatever we have learned today, you need to explore these options. Go through these reports. Okay. Once you find time in
Okay.
the office tomorrow, also go through the option of
Okay.
baseline and updation. Also go through the options of the reports. Navigate through all the reports. Okay. So you have
Okay.
also I will be sending you the earned
Okay.
value management.
Okay.
Earned value management. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.